Hi everyone, this is Linux from Wuhan Guide Infrared. Actually, I'm from the subsidiary Guide Sensmart and in charge of the overseas business department. This is Michael, my colleague.
Hi everyone, this is Michael from Guide Sensmart, and I'm from the same department of Linux.
Okay, this year the Canton Fair was moved to the online.
Yes.
And I think this is the first time in the exhibition history.
Yes.
So this is our second time to sit here. What's your feeling today?
Today I also feeling a little nervous, and I also feel exciting, because this is the first time we hold the exhibition online. And last year we were in Guangzhou, and we attended the exhibition, and we introduced our product, introduced the company to our customers face to face. But today we are sitting here, so I think many of the audience and many of the customers will ask us, why do you sit here, and why don't you go to Guangzhou? The reason why we sit here is because that the COVID-19, and I think COVID-19 influence most of the life in our lifestyles. I will take an example. When we go to outside, we need to wear the face mask. Yes, and when we go to the supermarket, we will wear the hand gloves, and when we go back home, we need to wash hands with the alcohol. And when we discuss and talk to each other, we need to keep a certain distance with each other, because we suspect the one will bring the virus. So we need to change the file models to online. However, I think also so many users will focus on the file, and also focus on the living stream. So we need to talk about the living stream. The first words I can imagine in my mind is the streamer. So what's your opinion on streamer, and how do you think about it?
China is never lack of heroes, in my opinion. And at this moment, the biggest stars in China are streamers.
Yes.
Why we say so? Because they are doing very well to promote consumption and boost the national economy. The most famous ones among them are named Li Jiaqi and Wei Ya.
Yeah.
And I think most of us have already buy something from them. So they are famous for their superior sales capabilities, and according to the statistics, the annual sales volume of just these two people reaches up to dozens of billions yuan. So it's quite amazing numbers.
Yeah, it's quite amazing number.
I think they are the best sales on this planet.
Yes.
And today we are here and we are the hosts, but not like them to sell products. We are cheering for our company, Guide Infrared.
Yes.
So next, let's see the video for our company. Wuhan Guide Infrared was established in the year of 1999, and after 20 years development, it has become the large-scale, high-tech listed company in Shenzhen stock markets, and engaged in the R&D, production, and sales of thermal imaging products, so as EO systems and the defense systems. The total market value of the company is more than 40 billion yuan, and the total number of the employees is more than 3,000, including nearly 1,200 people are R&D. So let's get into the industrial park. So this is the number one main building of the industrial park, and our R&D people and the administrative people are working there. So at night, you can see the building is still highly lighted. Engineers are working there to keep optimizing our products. This industrial park is located in the central of Optic Valley of China. It covers the area more than 200 acres, and we moved here at the year of 2013. So let's look at the locations of the building. So the highest one is the #1 building for the administration and the R&D people. This building is for the accommodation for both colleagues and our customers. It's including the dining hall, the gyms, and the hotels. And these two ones are the dorms for our colleagues who are living so far from our industrial park. And at this site, you can see there are several buildings for the environmental tests, for the productions, and also for the optics design and the productions. This one you have already seen is for the sensor R&D and production. As we all know, the market access threshold of IR market is
Yes.
not that high compared to that of 10 years ago.
Yes.
So we can see that more and more players rush into this market these years, and
Yes.
in different international fairs, we can see so many new faces.
Yes.
To face all those competitions from our old and new competitors, what makes guide infrared different in your opinion?
In my opinion, guide on the biggest scale and the completed chain. It is the one of the earliest enterprise for the thermal imaging system in China, and it is the largest industry park infrared thermal imaging system in Asia. And before we talk about the product, we need to talk about the system of the product. There is four-part assisted infrared product: the detector, the infrared lens, and the hardware and the software. I think the detector is the most important thing in the four parts. So we can say that the detector is the heart of the product, and the quality of the detector determines the quality of the product.
Yes, you are absolutely right that the IR sensor is the most critical part for thermal imaging products.
Yes.
And let's make an example that we call IR sensor the nuclear weapon. A completed product portfolio is like an aircraft carrier.
Yes.
In this world, there are more than 100 players right now, but few can offer the completed products for all industries that we can imagine.
Yes.
But guided infrared can do that.
Yes.
So next, let's watch the video to give you more details.
This is Wendy from Guide Infrared. I'm now at the showroom of Guide Infrared headquarters in Wuhan. It's my pleasure today to introduce you the thermal imaging detectors designed and fabricated in-house by Guide Infrared. Guide Infrared business covers the complete infrared industrial chain, from the fundamental thermal imaging detectors to all kinds of thermal imaging cameras. There are several subsidiary companies under Guide Infrared Group. Global Sensor Technology concentrates on the design and the fabrication of infrared thermal imaging detectors. And Guide Sensmart is the pioneer of all detectors launched by global sensor technology. They design all kinds of thermal cameras for industrial and consumer applications. For example, the thermographic cameras for temperature measurement, the handheld personal vision thermal imagers, the thermal camera for security and surveillance. This company, Xuanyuan, focused on the development of vehicle night vision infrared systems and also the infrared sensor for the future autonomous vehicles. Unier is our logistics and service center located in Belgium for the fast delivery and also better service to our customers in Europe. Here is the bird view of our industrial park. It has an area of about 150,000 square meters and is the largest infrared basis in Asia. Most of the company's research and manufacturing activities are carried out here. It is the only company in China that works through the complete infrared industrial chain. That is the infrared detectors, infrared imagers, and also infrared systems. It is also the only company in China that covers both uncooled and cooled infrared detector production lines. The most impressive thing is that Guide Infrared runs the first wafer-level package detector production line and also the mass production line for Type 2 superlattice technology for cooled infrared detectors. Well, what is an infrared detector and what does an infrared detector look like? What does an infrared image look like? Infrared detector is the core component of any infrared imagers. Without any light, it can receive invisible infrared radiation and convert it into visible infrared images. This one on my hand is a typical uncooled infrared detector. It's a metal package. And this one is a typical cooled infrared detector. The cooled detector comes with a cooler that can working to cool down the inside working temperature of this detector so that it can detect very tiny infrared radiation difference at very long distance. For example, a human at about 10 kilometers away, a vehicle at about 30 kilometers away, or an airplane at about at even further distance. Now we can move our eyesight to this screen. It shows you a live demonstration of our uncooled thermal camera. And now my partner Vegas will show you a book. And he put his hand on the book. With our naked eyes, we cannot see anything on this book, right? But when we move our eyesight to this screen, what can you see? A palm. Just now, when Vegas put his hand on this book, the temperature of his hand left on the book and make a temperature difference with the book itself. And our infrared camera can detect this very tiny temperature difference, but our naked eyes cannot see this difference. With this characteristic, infrared technology can be used in many applications that requires penetration in total darkness, the identification under camouflage. heat distribution detection, and also the non-contact temperature measurement. For example, during the COVID-19 epidemic, infrared technology is playing a very important role in picking out those people with elevated fever temperature. As an innovative company, we have a lot of patents and the certificates of owner. Here, it shows only part of our certificates. They are the basis of our self-independent intellectual property and also our confidence to design and fabricate infrared detectors in-house here. The rest of the showroom presents you our 3 infrared detector production lines. The VOX uncooled production line, the MCT cooled production line, and also the Type 2 superlattice cooled production line. We have an area of about 19,500 square meters clean room, and our annual production capability is millions of detectors. The following 2 tables shows you our uncooled production range. Now, we mainly provide metal package and the wafer level package detectors. The product resolution covers from 1280 by 1024, 800 by 600, 640 by 512, 400 by 300, 256 by 192, and also 120 by 90. The pixel size varies from 17 micrometers to 12 micrometers. Among all those product range, I'd like to show you this very tiny infrared module. Yes, this fingertip size thing is a complete infrared module with infrared detectors, infrared lens, and also the image processing electronics inside. If we design a housing for this module, we can get the mobile phone plug-in infrared camera like this. The tiny module is inside here, and we can see the vivid image, the vivid infrared image on the screen of this mobile phone. And if we design different housing for this small module, we can also get various infrared camera type, like those inspection tools, like the pocket-sized infrared camera, the hammer-like, or something like that. Well, do you want to know how the magic infrared detectors are fabricated? There are several thousands of procedures that can be classified as 3 key processes. The first one is the readout integrated circuit design and simulation. The second is the MEMS design and fabrication. The third one is the vacuum packaging. Here, on this table, it shows you the predefined readout integrated circuit wafer. It's specially designed for infrared. We will do MEMS structure on this wafer to make it a MEMS wafer. Maybe you cannot see the difference, but there's indeed several layers of electronics here. It's the so-called micro electromechanical system. It's the key process of infrared. Just now we mentioned our main products is the metal package and also the wafer level package detectors. And the difference between the metal package and the wafer level package is that after the MEMS fabrication, for metal package, We will cut the MEMS wafer into single die, and each die is an independent infrared detector chip. Together with the metal housing, the protection window, we will do the vacuum package for each single detector. But for wafer level package, we will not cut the MEMS wafer into single die immediately after the MEMS fabrication, but we will put a cap on the MEMS wafer to make it a bonding wafer. And the vacuum package will be done on a complete bonding wafer. And then when we cut the bonding wafer into each single die, we already get the complete wafer level package detector. In this way, the wafer level package detector is much smaller in size, and our production capability is much higher, and our power consumption is lower, and the price for the detector is much cheaper. So what's the result? For manufacturers like us, we can fabricate and deliver more detectors to the market. And for camera manufacturers, they can innovate and design various infrared cameras flexibly. And for end users, they can pay less money to get an infrared camera. So it's beneficial for the whole industry, right? From here on, it shows our cooled infrared detectors and its manufacturing processes. In the MCT cooled production range, we mastered the routine process from the element purification, the epitaxy growth, the readout integrated circuits, the flip chip bonding, the vacuum package, and also the final testing. And for Type 2 superlattice, our company developed the long wave cooled detectors and the dual color cooled detectors. Just now, we showed you how an infrared camera demonstrates. And now I'd like to show you how far and how clear we can see through our cooled camera.
The introduction from Wendy is so impressive that we can see the achievements
Yes.
Guide Infrared has achieved in the past 20 years. So we know that our company is located in Wuhan, and the city is becoming worldwide famous now.
Yes.
Just for the COVID-19. So as a company who has high social responsibilities, we need to say something here. Wuhan is the first city that is report clusters of cases of pneumonia to the WHO at the end of last year.
Yes.
But by now, there is no evidence to show that Wuhan is the origin of this virus. At this April 26, all the cases in Wuhan has been cleared, and at May, more than 10 million citizens have been tested,
Yes.
but no new case has been confirmed. So all this prove that Wuhan is a safe city now.
Yes.
What's more, our city has been well protected by our fever warning systems.
Yes. During this period of COVID-19, Guide has made a great contribution and play an important role to preventions and control the spread of the virus. Guide developed a new generation of fever warning system, integrating the infrared thermography technology with the internet and plus the facial recognition And Guide supplied products to so many applications, such as the aircraft, the railway station, the enterprises, the school, the hospital, and so on. The total amount of the products sells about 13,000 all globally.
Okay. So let's watch a video.
At the beginning of 2020, the COVID-19 is spreading all over the China. And during that hard time, in a short month's time, Guide Infrared has delivered more than 30,000 of the intelligent warning systems to the markets. So here you can see the systems, how it works. This is the system that we developed more than 20 years actually. We have already integrated the cutting-edge technology as the AI, 5G, cloud computing, together with the thermal imaging technology.
发热报警38.6度。发热报警38.6度。
So from the video, we can see that all the cameras showed there are for the same application, the fever sensing. So how about other cameras? Can you give us a short introduction?
No problem. Besides the IR236, we can see these products. This is the production line of our company. And we can see this is the handheld thermal night vision, and we can see this is the thermography, and we can see that is the online thermal system, and we can see that is the thermal modules. And by the following of the market require and the users need, we provide so many products for the large number of the traditional applications, such like the electrical industry inspections and the forest and the fire preventions and the research and rescues and outside lighting. And we also extended the infrared technology to the new areas, such like the AI and some commercial electrical.
Okay. We know that Guide Infrared is a group company, and under that there are several subsidiaries, and
Yes.
they are responsible for different business scales and different products.
Yes.
And for Sensmart, our main commission is to develop the global commercial markets.
Yes.
So in the past few months, all the fever sensing systems actually were produced by Sensmart, and
Yes.
they have already been installed all around the world
Yes.
to safeguard the people.
Yes.
So that makes really proud. So next, let's follow the video and to see the details of our company, Sensmart.
Guide Sensmart was established in 2016 as a wholly-owned subsidiary of Guide Infrared in the market infrared thermal imaging products for commercial applications. Based on 20 years experience in infrared industry of Guide Infrared, Guide Sensmart developed a wide range of infrared thermal imaging cameras and solutions with an annual production capacity of 500 units, including infrared vivo warning system, handheld thermal cameras, online thermal imaging systems, thermal vision devices, thermal cameras for smartphone, UAV payloads system, and thermal models.
This is the third floor of Sensmart building, and this floor is mainly for the sales and marketing teams, including the domestic and the foreign markets. At the beginning of 2020, that is the hottest time for the COVID-19 spreading time. Sensmart has contributed a lot of efforts to offer the markets with the fever warning systems. And nowadays, in the public places like the transportation hubs, hospitals, enterprises, schools, we can see there installed our warning systems.
The fifth floor is the manufacturing and assembly workshop. And let's go into the workshop and see what's in it. The assembly and adjustment of products is mainly composed of 5 parts: assembly, complete machine assembly, optical debugging, functional testing, and performance testing. In the assembly process of the products, follow the strict technical specification, work instructions, and marked key processes. Formulate production quality requirements in details according to the corresponding military standards. Determine the quality control points and other measures to ensure process quality. Checking the production schedule before the producing to ensure that the equipment and the process documents are well prepared. The monthly installed capacity in the manufacture center is 8,000 sets per month. which can completely the production, installation, and adjustment of various types of infrared thermal products. This is the International Industry Design Center of the domestic, and many of the products of my company was produced here. And this is the award area, and we owned domestic and international awards so many times. You can see that.
So nowadays, the sales channels of Sensmart has covered more than 300 countries and regions in this world. And to better serve and support our customers, especially from the EMEA area, we established two subsidiaries in Europe, one in Belgium and one in Germany.
Yes.
So their main job is for the pre-sales, logistics, and after-sales service. So they have doing quite well in the past few years and has supported our customers so well. We are still considering the manufacturing locally because of the dramatic sales increasing.
Yes.
So let's check out the videos that sent from our European colleagues, and from them you can see more details about the cities where the subsidiary locates and how their working environments look like.
This is the office building of Union Systems, our European subsidiary in Leuven. It is surrounded by Catholic University of Leuven, the most popular and oldest universities in Europe, and the beautiful Havlis Forest, and also Inter-University Microelectronics Center. Now we are going inside to introduce our office, and we will give everyone a short description about Union Systems. Union Systems is a wholly owned subsidiary of Wuhan Guide Infrared. It is the window of international business. We commit to the company's market development, technical support, after-sales service, especially in the EMEA region, to serve international customers with better quality. This is the repair corner of our engineers. This is one of our stock rooms, full of cameras, new cameras, which we got from China, and our engineers packing them every day here. And this is our small stock room. Most time we put spare parts here, and also some repaired cameras and some new cameras.
Hi everyone, my name is Zhan Jing, General Manager of Guide Sensmart Technology GmbH, which is the subsidiary of Wuhan Guide Sensmart Technology Company from China. Our office was established on October 24, 2019. It locates in the industrial park Spectrum in Nuremberg, Germany. Today I'm going to show you around our office. It's very easy to find our office according to our address. Here is the entrance. Our office has four main functions: brand marketing, channel development, technical support services, and warehousing. We have 3 rooms. This is the first room. It is used to meet our clients. And we are planning to put some display cabinets here to show our full range of products. And this is the second room. It is the maintenance room. Here is the room our technical engineers could repair the products. Here is our technical engineer, Mr. Song Zhe.
Hi everyone, my name is Song Zhe, technical engineer of Sensmart in Nuremberg, Germany. I'm responsible for the pre and after sales service. This is the third room. Is our warehouse. Welcome to visit our office in Nuremberg.
Welcome to visit our office in Nuremberg.
It's approaching the end of this show, so these minutes are for you. One question is, as a sales engineer for such a high-tech company, do you have some imagination for the future?
Yes, I have some imaginations for the future. And I think in order to let more people to know the technology of infrared and more people can use the technology, I suggest two aspects to do. The first one is to reduce the cost, because we think that the infrared technology always used in military, so it is expensive for the common people. So reduce the cost of the infrared, reduce the cost is necessary. And first we need to reduce the cost of the raw materials. And the second, we need to improve the process and the method of the installation and the adjustment. And the third, when we decide the products, we need to think more and consider more and design more reasonable. And the second opinion of mine is to combine the infrared technology with the new technology. Take SenseTime, for example. We supplied infrared technology, and they supplied artificial intelligence technology, and combine the two technology together, and we can produce a new product. And actually, the new product is popular in the market also.
Okay, thanks, Michael, for your sharings. Because of the timing limited, we have to say goodbye to our customers. And thanks for your watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks. Goodbye.